there everyone, thanks to my old subscribers and to my new subscribers. Tonight I'm doing the truth about his feelings picker card. You choose a number 1 or 2 and the timestamps are in the description box below. Of course, if you would like a personal reading, my details are also in the description box below. I do a truth about his feelings as a personal, if you'd like to look on my website. So for this deck I have pulled the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun. I feel you're by yourself at the moment and you're really focused on home activity, money activity, career activity, life. You've put a temporary pause on this connection and you're focusing on yourself. I feel it's because you recognize that you've been in a third-party situation. And I feel there's a length of time that you've invested in this connection. It indicates to me that you've tried to build a bridge between you, and because your person is a little bit of a depressive type, instead of recognizing your worth, they've just been focusing on the love that they don't have in their life, or the emotional turmoil that they've dealt with. I feel that your person has quite a barren emotional life. And you're at completely different stages of life at the moment, because where he's feeling really sorry for himself, you're rising up. But in terms of his feelings, you really are the only person that's keeping him stable, that's making him look on the brighter side of life. It's like you're the person from the past that he just can't get away from. Because you brought a brightness, like a lightness, a brightness, a sense of happiness to his world. So it's always in the back of his mind, you know, what can I have with her or them? What can we have together? But I feel like the challenges that your person faces every day are so bereaving that he just can't look up. It's a confidence issue, but it's also a type of self-loathing. And you've been pretty solid for this person. Really solid. You know, because you haven't been on the journey with this person with whatever they're going through. But you have been there as quite a strong support person. I feel it just takes this person to stop going over in the head the emotional gravity of their own situation and to start traveling back to you. I feel those wheels are going to start turning. Your person feels to me a little bit stuck at the moment, like stuck in their sorrow. Because they definitely went through something pretty heavy. And they are like a dark character, you know. I feel your person has a light side, but that light side has to be brought out by somebody. And I feel that light side was brought out by you. The thing is, your person feels like your connection is something from the past. And if they turn to face it, they feel they would be met with more barrenness and nothing to offer you on an emotional plane. They feel like they would only be able to offer you some type of emotional barrenness, and you would be holding them both up. So they kind of use this situation, whatever it is they've been dealing with, as an excuse to turn from your love. I feel you've worked that out. You've just turned away from this person recently because you know it was a third party situation, and you've simply decided that you're too happy and stable and independent for whatever nonsense this person brought you into. I feel that you're willing to offer them something and you would like a reconciliation. You would like to resolve this connection before you move on. But I feel you're just starting to turn in the opposite direction. It's like you know that you would be met with a wall. Most likely a wall of rejection or something like that. And you would be the one offering all of the emotional support. And some of you, I feel you really wanted to move in with this person. And there is that reconciliation energy where you do want to bring some happiness back to the situation, bring some self-worth back. But something has turned your focus. I feel for some people, you're looking forward to going somewhere, doing something. You're wondering actually what you could do to distract you from this person. For some people it's travel, some people it's socializing. But you're happy where you are. I don't think you're rushing off anywhere, but you're definitely finding a way around this situation. The thought, because the thought of this person is constantly turning in your mind, and you find it just very stagnant. You don't want to be living a lie. That's how you perceive this situation. Whereas your person still looks upon you both as having preserved something together, but feeling that they have nothing to offer emotionally because they've gone through something quite emotionally taxing, and it's like feeling so sorry for yourself that you just don't turn to face the sun again. Every day's a rainy day, something like that. That's how your person feels. Like they feel the solidness of your connection. They can feel the happiness that they felt in the past when they were with you. They feel that you're good friends, but they just can't turn to face the future prospect. Something keeps them very stuck. It's like they had something going with a few people in the past, and that's totally fallen apart. Like they had three mainstays, and obviously there's been a big clash, and they've all found out about one another, or they're suspecting of one another, and there's been tears, and there's been a very big passionate blow up, and it's just caused for your person to feel sorry for themselves. You weren't involved in that though. I feel you're the person that was, really not involved. You have always been kind of by yourself, I feel, in this situation. The thing is, I feel there's a chance for you both. There's a chance that you could reconcile. You've had your own struggles with love. And I feel that's how you connected with this person, because you felt like they'd been alone or something. And so because, they have this demeanor about them, which is very solemn, or some hint of it, there's a brightness about them sometimes, but I feel there's a hint of sorrow that you pick up on, and you equated that to them being alone, and you related to that because you're highly independent. And so it's left you wondering, so I feel this person feels that they need to find you. They don't quite know how to go about that yet. They feel like they're looking for a person out there in the world, so that tells me that for some of you there's no contact. But I definitely feel there could be some type of get together. But no, I feel it's really deeply challenged. For some of you, it's deeply challenged by the fact that you are a person out there in the world and there has been no contact. For others, it's a struggle with this person's level of distraction, either with their own emotional lives, which they feel sorry about, or in making money, something like that, in their careers. So, and they always sort of have this intention to find you, or to get back to you, or to call you, or to contact you, but they never get round to it. But they still feel that they can make it happen. So I definitely feel presently on leaving it for another day. Because dealing with this person came with too much baggage. There was a heaviness to the situation. Either emotionally, there's too much baggage, or you just feel that it's time to leave it be and to move on to greener pastures. I feel that you taking the decision to move on, regardless of what you may face, is what's going to encourage this person to try and get back to you, to either contact you, to get moving, to find you, whatever. That emotional distance that you've decided upon is going to draw their energy back to you. Because your energy to them is very attractive. So it's like as soon as you start pulling your energy, they will try to follow it. It's not a distance thing because you've tried that already. There is a mutual love between you, a mutual happiness, a mutual joy. But it's your energy being withdrawn from them which pulls them back to you. Because I feel that even though they feel sorry for themselves and over whatever happened with their life or with other people on an emotional plane, that energy that you instilled in them, that very joyful, happy feeling, they don't like it when it dissipates, because it's the thing that keeps them upright, that keeps them going every day, that moves them forward. So that's what's going to really bring focus back to you. They're going to bring focus back to you in a big way. Because even though it's a challenge, there's mutual happiness between you both into the future. There's mutual happiness, there's togetherness. And it's like it's taken a while, it's taken quite a while to get to ultimate togetherness, ultimate happiness. Plus, I feel that your person was close to their mother in the past, or a mother figure. And they just want to get back to you. They don't want anybody in their ear about anything. They don't want to be dealing with emotional upset. And you've always been there as a solid friend to them, they feel. And that's why I feel they're looking towards you again. So it will be dependent. There is like competition that you have decided to move away from. But they're going to try to travel back to you or move back to you and regain their joy. It will only be consequent of you withdrawing your energy, because they follow your energy. They follow the dream of togetherness with you. So as soon as they hear that you've moved on, maybe not thinking about them, doing your own thing, that's when the wheels will start turning and everything will work in your favor with this person. Okay, so that was deck 1. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. I have a truth about his feelings personal if you'd like to look on my website. See you next time. Hi there everyone, this is deck 2. I have pulled the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 8 of Cups for this deck. Of course, if this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service, so you can send me the funds with a message or you can email me. My Fiverr account is a service facility and you need your Google details or your Facebook details to log into that facility. I also do the truth about his feelings as a personal if you'd like to look on my website. I feel for this pile that you've always had a focus on yourself. I feel that some of you could have a kid or kids. Others of you could have been in a long-term relationship in the past and you became kind of bored of that. So you're really looking forward to getting out of a very mundane existence. And you're looking forward to new challenges, new love. You're really trying hard to conjure positivity in your heart and your mind about what you could have next in terms of love, or what type of lover you could have next. It's really important to you. I feel that there's been a focus on your person. So he's just looking back at the moment of what he had in the past. And I feel he used to live in one place for a very long time. And he could have had like a partner or something and a kid. And something's happened where he's burnt his bridges and, he hasn't managed to make that situation good. So he's also focused on the new now. I feel he's really focused on you. You both want exactly the same things as one another right now in this moment. So it's about acknowledging the obstacle between you, but also clearing the way to togetherness. So I feel that your person is a little bit cautious because of what's happened in the past. They felt when they met you that you were a bit closed off to them in some way. Like you didn't want to have a lover, you wanted a friend, something like that. But you were actually hiding your passions from this person. And the reason you were hiding your passions from them is because it was a very fresh relationship. It was very new. But the thing is that they really didn't know how to take the connection at the time, but they felt like you cradled them like a baby or something. So I feel that means that you treated them like they were special. And that's what they reflect upon. Because I feel this person reflects upon how they forget about their woes when they're with you and how you treated them like they were precious, even though they really didn't have anything good going for them at the time. This could be a person who's had an ex-partner. This could be a person who's had it, kind of rough. But in the past, they definitely were in one place for a really long time. And it was quite a prosperous time for them. But then something changed in their life and it meant that they couldn't carry on with that life, like the cycle ended for them. So it's caused quite a few obstacles. But you are their brighter day. That's what it says to me. It says to me that this man feels that you are the care and the love that they need after such a tough time. And you kind of both have that same opinion. You're really trying to get out of a stuck mentality, because I feel that you also were in one place for a really long time, and what's happened is you're trying to move out of that stuck mentality and try and make new friends or try and meet new men. And what it's done is it's drawn this person back to you. You still think about this person quite a bit. I mean, obviously you've picked up this deck. It's just that you've had a lot to do. You've been really busy. And I feel that you are now considering the new in your life and not the old. And that's across every different aspect of your life as well. But I feel this person is the one that stands between you and the new life that you want to lead. It's kind of challenged by the fact that you both moved away from one another on an emotional plane in the past. And you're wondering whether you're going to do that again into the future. And leave it for another day. That's what you're both wondering. He is more motivated than you to take that perspective. So I feel that he wants to move away from this connection like you, because you're moving in different directions. It's just that he's stopped, he's paused, and he's thought about it. And I feel that he's really reconsidering moving away from this connection and going back to you at this moment in time, because he's starting to realize that the friendship that you showed him in the past was enough to make him forget about his troubles. And it's really not a connection he wants to let go of at all. He doesn't want to let go of you. So right now he just considers that you are his lover, you are both lovers. You're not, for a lot of you, you're not lovers on a physical plane, you're lovers in the 5D, and he's enjoying that thought, he's enjoying that fantasy. He loves you very much. He wants to reconcile just presently and be the person he needs to be for you. But there's that challenge all the time. We've seen this before, where he feels he's on the outside looking in on your life, because for some of you there's some distance, and for some of you this has gone on for a while. And then there's the aspect where he knows you're his good friend, but because you put up a wall to emotional relationships, he doesn't really know where he stands. So sometimes he thinks to himself, do I just move away from her as well? Do I go back to her? Do I try and reconcile with her again and face the love? Or do I move on? You know, he's stuck in his thoughts about it. That's what I would say at the moment. But his thoughts revolve around reconciliation. That's what he wants to really do, is to reconcile with you. I just feel, even though there's this thought about moving away from you in some sense, he's also moving back towards you. At some point, he's going back to you, because he's moving away from those obstacles and moving closer to your heart. And to me, that means all that he thinks about really is making a new life for himself with you. And you know, I feel he used to be a real narcissist, but he's not that anymore. It's like you've changed him in all of these different ways, where he used to be very narcissistic. He used to be very proud. He used to be very obnoxious and unpredictable. And now his soul feels settled to me, feels more mature. Feels like he's found his reason. So he must have come across to you as somebody very cool, somebody very intelligent but cool. But I don't know. It seems to me that he looks upon you as somebody who tried to make moves on him. But also he couldn't work out whether in the past you were rejecting his offer of love or companionship in favour of whatever you were doing. So this connection is divinely guided. It's like the perfect match. That's why he can't forget about you. He definitely feels there's a light through the clouds with you. He's fantasizing over you quite a bit, and even though he feels he's got a journey ahead, to reach any type of resolution with you. The sky's clearing for him, so he's starting to really conjure this connection with you. Before, he could see you were kind of offering love, but he thought you didn't want to include anybody in your world before. I feel you must have been busy. So there's definitely a sense here that you've healed this person, that you're their new success. I feel this person in the past was a little bit devilish, only cared about money or possessions. And there's been a 360 turnaround in their attitude since they met you, which tells me that you changed them for the better. You know, it seems to me like they appreciate life more, they appreciate love more since they met you. So they're definitely at the point of wanting to comfort you. They do feel that you will move away from them into the future, or that's what you're opting to do, to take a new path away from them. And that is something you were seriously thinking about. It's something that some listeners could opt to do. Plus, you're thinking that maybe this person has a new lover. That's something you're thinking about, whether they're seeing somebody else over you. and you're trying to block that thought out. You're just saying to yourself, I really don't want to move forward with this love affair. I want to move away from it because I feel he has somebody else. We're seeing somebody else, dating someone else. I don't think you think it's serious. But if he is, I feel that his thoughts are primarily on getting you back, and that he's just taken some lover in the meantime because you're not together. Yeah, there are definitely two women. You and another, but he's only looking towards you at the moment. You know, it's not him with the thought of moving away, even though that could inevitably happen. It's thoughts of him moving back towards you, reconciling at whatever stage he's at. And whichever lover's around, she really can't get his attention much because he has a focus on you. But I feel that you're more looking to the future and you're considering moving on from this emotional connection. But you're also at the same stage as him, where you want to preserve the love between you. So energetically, he's trying to prevent you from moving away from him on an emotional plane. He doesn't want that to happen. But he knows that could happen. So he will definitely rise up from the ashes. And I feel that once he achieves that, he will try to make his way back. One of the biggest challenges is that you may opt to move on. Okay, so that was deck 2. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service and my Fiverr account is a service facility. I also do the truth about his feelings as a personal reading. See you next time.